To reset the VSC lights, you're going to need an SST tool, which is a part number from Toyota. You don't need the tool, you can make it. 2 wires, I just have red and black, doesn't matter what they are. Leave 2 ends exposed. These are the ends we're going to touch together when we reset the computer. The other 2 ends, I just put a butt connector with a couple of paper clips. These are going to go into our OBD2 ports, and we'll go through where to hook these up next. The OBD2 port is located just above your emergency brake pedal. It is right here. It says OBD2 on it. That is a cover. You pull this off and that will expose your OBD2 port. There we go. I'll now walk you through the exact pin locations of where we're going to insert our homemade tool. All right, so our first pin is going to be in the bottom row, and we're going to insert it into pin number 4. It doesn't matter if you use the red or the black wire, just one of your 2 ends. So we're going to count from over here. This is number 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is where our first pin will go. Our next pin is going to be pin 14, which is top row, 3rd from the left. Okay? So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 3rd from the left at the top. So I'm going to go right in there. All right, now that the pins are connected, you want to make sure your 2 open leads are not touching each other. Keep those separated. We're going to make sure the 4Runner is in park, which it is. And we're going to turn the ignition into the on position. Don't start the car, just turn it to the on position. All right, we're now going to touch the 2 wires together 4 times within 8 seconds. So you can just count kind of 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do that here if you can see it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave them separated. You'll now see the lights flashing on the dash. This means that the VSC system was just reset. All right, we're now going to turn the ignition off. Okay. We're going to make sure our terminals are not connected. We're now going to turn the ignition switch back on and verify that the VSC light stays off. And it does, so we will turn the ignition back off. All right, the next step will be kind of hard to film and do at the same time, but what we're going to do is now touch and hold those 2 terminals together and turn the ignition switch to on. You'll then see the VSC indicator light blinking rapidly. This indicates that the car has now been reset, and you can then turn the ignition off, and we'll remove our pins from the OBD2 port. So once again, we're going to connect these 2 wires, hold them together, turn the ignition switch to on. We'll see the VSC light blinking rapidly. That indicates a successful reset. And then we'll turn the ignition switch back to off. All right, I have my wires connected together. We're now going to turn the ignition switch to on, and we should see it rapidly blinking. There we go. So that's a successful reset. We can now turn the ignition off. We'll disconnect our wires, and that should be it. Now you can start the car, and you should have no VSC codes. You're all done.